Director's Pick by Raquel Welch in the color Faded Ice Pumpkin Spice. Director's Pick is a mid-length wavy style. It is what you see is what you get. I feel like this is a great classic style. I also feel like there's a lot of styling options. This is a hand-tied cap, but it also has a monofilament part. So I feel like you can part it wherever you want. I don't really know the point in giving it a monofilament part when it's a hand-tied cap. The hair fibers are tied in different. You get a more scalp-like look, maybe a more natural movement if you part it where that monofilament is. I kind of found as I was playing with it that I could part it wherever I wanted. Also, Raquel Welch wigs have a lot of hair on them. You still get a lot of parting options because you can hide anything you don't want to see pretty easily just with hair fibers. Okay, so if you saw my unboxing for Director's Pick, it comes very combed down and just like a wave, and it kind of looks all one length. But then when you get in there and you start playing with it, there are layers in here, and there's definitely these shorter hairs in front. Now, they're longer, so you can trim them to fit your forehead shape or leave them a little bit longer and just give yourself like a curtain bang or a side swept bang. Also, give yourself a little bit of lift up here, and they can still fall down over your forehead, but they've got some lift so they won't get in your eyes. Now, of course, I had this fixed exactly how I wanted it and then decided to do my wig review outside. So hopefully it stays how I wanted it. I want it kind of parted down to the middle. I feel like it's a little bit to the left. And then I do want those bangs to curtain down, but then have a little bit of lift. And I also want some lift all over. This does come pretty low profile. That's the other good thing about Raquel Welch putting a lot of hair fiber into their wigs is that you can get a very low profile look with this wig, or you can use all those hair fibers and the layers and a little bit of wave and get some more lift. One thing I always have an issue with Raquel Welch wigs is how the top wants to fall forward. Now this is a hand-tied cap, so we can definitely, the more I manipulate this, I can make those hair fibers move in any direction that I want them to. But even the amount, I've worn it for, I don't know, a couple weeks now, off and on, 3 weeks, I think. And they still have a tendency, well, not so bad, but it's mainly this side. And I find that with Raquel Welch wigs, like one side or the other wants to fall forward for me. And on this one, it's my left side. But it's actually I just use my hands and, I use a little bit of blow dryer. The more you play with it, you'll be able to train it the way you want. I also used, to style it, I used water, and then I used a blow dryer and kind of went like this with it. I moved the hair fibers around because it's a hand-tied cap. Each one of these hair fibers are tied in individually. They've been in a box. They need to get flexible. So I wet it, and then I used a blow dryer to get them to where they wouldn't just want to lay in one direction. I wanted them to be able to move so I can manipulate it. Then I used some Peace Out cream or contour cream. This is where I feel like contour cream is a little bit better than the sprayable wax. And it's because it's thicker and gives it more grip, because I wanted some lift. The wax, I just feel like I have to use a lot of it, where this contour cream, I just use a little bit of it and it really gives it some good grab. Kind of out here in morning sun, so I've got some really strong sun coming from this way and then none over here, so we can get a good look. It might be blowing it out too much. I'll get in some other light as we go. Okay, so the hair fibers in Permatease. There's no Permatease. It's a fully hand-tied cap with the exception of right around the nape. They have some hand-sewn wefts. The hand-sewn wefts are really close together. And I think that just gives it structure and tells those hair fibers which way to lay. So they're going to go right down your neck. Otherwise, it's hand-tied. There's no Permatease. These are heat-friendly hair fibers. So you can add heat. Like I said, I put a blow dryer on it. They're just really nice. Raquel Welch's heat-friendly hair fibers have just gotten better and better over the years, and these hair fibers feel so nice. They're soft. They're not waxy and feel like there's a thick coating on them. They're just really nice. They manipulate easily. You know, heat-friendly hair fibers don't manipulate as easy as 100% synthetic, but I didn't have any issue. Like I said, I sprayed it with water, so I kind of got some more curl, and I was able to get a little bit more lift on top. There is a lot of hair on this wig, so the lift, I could probably add some hairspray to it because it will want to fall the more I put my hands in it and just wear it throughout the day. That contour cream may not be quite enough to keep all these hair fibers in place, but we'll see. The color I chose in Director's Pick is Shaded Ice Pumpkin Spice. I love this color. It's that light orangey red. It's got a light root. It's just so pretty. It's just enough of this orangey color. It doesn't look too bright. It doesn't come super shiny. It's just a really pretty orangey red color. It's just beautiful. And it's a blend. I mean, you get golden blonde and some darker red and then that strawberry color. But just overall, you end up with that really pretty light orangey red color. Let's take a look at the inside of the cap. Raquel Welch caps always fit me very well, but I will say the hand-tied caps tend to not fit me as well. So this is that hand-tied cap. This is the little bit of sewn in wefts, just right around the bottom. You got that lace front with the lighter colors right around the lace. There's that monofilament part. And then there's different panels. Like this right here is a double. Like this is 2 layers. This monofilament is just 1. And then you move back here. This is stretchy. Is that also 2 layers? I think this might just be 1, but this is a stretchy panel. This is all 1 panel. And then you got another stretchy panel. You've got the ear tabs with metal stays, Velcro adjusters. Here's where the hand-tied caps on Raquel Welch are, for my head, just fit me weird. Okay, so the stretchy panels are on the side. It's great, but I need the stretchy panel to go over my big old head. So what happens is, sorry, I'm really close to my mic. I pop it on. Well, now it didn't do it. A lot of times though, it'll be back too far from my hairline and I have to pull it forward. Lots of stretch on the side. I mean, it'll come down. I just feel like I need my stretch like right here. Well, listen, everybody needs something different. I mean, could you imagine? Like you just have to get a custom wig if you want a wig exactly to fit your measurements. I mean, it just is what it is. So as far as hand-tied caps go, they improved this for me. Before, they didn't have any stretch, and I struggled. Editor's Pick in the hand-tied cap, it fits, but I mean, it fits. Like, there's no stretch in that. Yeah, it went back pretty well. Yeah, see, I just love this. Look how natural that looks. Just look at myself in my mirror. I was afraid when I took it off and then put it back on that it wasn't going to go back the way I wanted it styled. But yeah, I like this. It's just a little bit off-centered, but you get that wispy look to the bang, kind of feathery. I'm an 80s child. I like a feathered layer, especially since my hair never could do that. Yeah, really pretty. Super pretty. Okay, so I talked about the cap, the color, the Permatease of the hair fibers. I'll put the measurements up on the screen. My overall thoughts about Director's Pick. This is a great wig. This is a classic mid-length wavy style. It's got some layering. It's got some fringe, or just some long layering around the face. A comfortable cap. This is a hand-tied cap that if you have my measurements, this will fit us. It's got the classic density of a Raquel Welch wig. It's a high density wig, but because of the style, you can comb this down and get a pretty low profile look as far as Raquel Welch wigs go. So yeah, I think it is beautiful. This is a wear every day, all day kind of style. Really nice, really comfortable. Great length for not being too fussy, not being high maintenance. Yeah, it's a great style. This piece was sent to me by Name Brand Wigs. I'm going to drop a link down below in the description box, take you right to this style. You can check out all the colors, and you know what to do. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, and do a little chit chat down in the comments. I can't wait to hear what you guys think about Director's Pick. And if you have it, tell us more about it. Have you washed it? How long have you had it? Have you tried different styles? Have you added more heat to it? Tell us everything you know. Okay, I will see you in my next video.